So here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a video on scientific evidences of the activated Kundalini, and I was pretty much sure I'm going to find it, because when I was educating myself about the Kundalini, I did find a lot of information, articles that was backed by science. But honestly, there are no proper evidence uh, towards a lot of spiritual things, as in how we'd like to address it. Yes, spirituality and science do go hand in hand. Science is like protection to spirituality, but there are certain limitations to it. Of course, there are loads of information, articles, scientific experiments, scientific explanations towards it, towards the differences towards the neurological differences that happen, towards the psychological differences that happen after the activated Kundalini. There's also a bit of mention in the DSM, like under the section spiritual problems, but there is not much elaboration or context towards it. The explanation and the evidences are not definite, and of course there are certain life energies that can't be explained or given a proof of, but just be felt. As much as I'd like it to be recognized and considered by the science faculty, by the mental health, physical health care systems, just so, because it will help reduce confusion, it will help reduce the misdiagnosis or save a lot of time. I'm talking about formal recognition of the spiritual health or the spiritual crisis, but it's not there yet. It's not accepted in the science faculties yet, and I'm talking about not just for a better treatment, but most importantly for understanding and a sort of support during the initial stage of the spiritual crisis. And I've read it somewhere that you cannot scientifically study consciousness, and that's so true. I mean, you can study a body, you can study brain, but how do you study shifting energies? How do you study awareness? How do you study chakra system, for that matter? And that is why I have decided to stop actively looking for scientific evidences, stop actively looking for scientific validation, for that matter, scientific validation for myself, for my friends, and for my family. I have decided to set all of this aside and rely more on my own breath, my own existence, my own experience, because experience is your very evidence, right? And honestly, it's okay to not have explanation to a lot of your circumstances. I've decided to let go of the labels. I mean, labels are of course necessary to address and acknowledge certain issues or certain areas of your life, for your inner work or introspection, but there is a time when you have to let go of it. There is a time when it's done, you move on and you move past it. So yeah, all that matters is what you're doing with your experience, is what you're doing with your life transitions, it's what you're doing with your realizations that you get about yourself piece by piece. All that matters is how you're being patient with the scientific limitations, of course, and all that matters is what way and how you are creating your own way out of it. So that is it from my side. Thanks a lot for visiting me on my way. Have a great time. See you. Bye bye.